back to my channel and welcome if you are new. Thanks for tuning in. Today I am filming a quarterly reset. We are in the second week of April, so a quarter of the year has already been done. I just wanted to share some of the highlights and some of the lessons that I've learned. Starting with January. I didn't have too much going on. I actually went home to Minnesota from, I think, about January 1st to the 9th. I didn't do a vlog, guys, because I just needed to unwind and I needed that trip more so for my mental health. I um I needed to be around family and I really needed to take a break from work. So yeah, I didn't really vlog. I didn't vlog. I didn't do a vlog at all, actually. I just was trying to be present. I got to spend some really good time with my mom, my niece and nephew. Peggy did come later on and I spent time with my brother as well. But yeah, so really by the end of 2022, I had realized the last time I took vacation or PTO was in September when I went to the DR, and I could feel like just my stress and everything piling up. I was feeling more agitated at work and annoyed with everything. So I just decided to take that week, and it was probably the best thing I could have done for myself. I know it is because it gave me a chance to reset. It gave me a chance to be present, to spend some really good quality time with family, and to, make a plan for the year and look forward, make plans for things to look forward to. So yeah, I think that was my biggest lesson in January, is just to make sure that I'm scheduling and planning PTO on a regular basis. Don't push yourself, to the limit, just running, going, and not taking, time to just enjoy everyday life or life outside of work and your regular, just everyday life. So it was a good trip, guys. And that was my biggest lesson. And actually, in January, after that trip, I came home. I kind of penciled out my PTO for the year, what I have. And I've already planned things for most of the month for the rest of the year, including February, which is the next month, guys. In February, it was a short month, but so far it's probably been one of the best months this year, and because I went home. So if you haven't watched my Jamaica vlogs, go back and watch those. I was in Jamaica from January 1st through the 12th, with my husband. And guys, this trip was amazing. I mean, every time I go home, it's amazing, but I don't know. I guess I forgot what the weather and what everything was like in February. I haven't been there in so long during that time frame. So it was just perfect. The weather was not too hot. Everything went pretty smooth, what we planned. We ended up staying in Ochi in an Airbnb, and then going to Kingston, so watch the vlogs, guys. It was a really good trip. And honestly, we needed it. I think we didn't even know how much we needed it. And what I think I've learned, and what we probably both have learned, is that we need to set aside time, to spend quality time together. Like, plan things, plan trips, even if it's not as, you know, grand or elaborate as going to Jamaica for a week or week and a half. A small here and there, maybe every once a month, one weekend out of the month, or date night once a week. So I think it kind of put us back on track on creating quality time and seeing how much that quality time actually betters our relationship. And also it gave us a chance to remind each other, like, of who we are outside of everyday, the grind and just life. So it was a great trip. Check out the vlogs. And yeah, that was my biggest lesson, is we need to, as a couple, prioritize spending quality time, creating, time and space and, activities, things to do together to bond. So in March, guys, March was a long month. I think every year I think the same thing, like, when is this month gonna end? But it's also a pretty good month for me, because every year for the past 4 or 5 years, my mom and my nephew have been coming to Florida for his spring break week. So nothing changed this year. He came, and I feel like, one of the best. I do a vlog on that yearly too, since I have been on YouTube, and I did one this year. But yes, guys, that trip was just, it was nice. We went to Orlando, we went to a Springs. It was kind of centered around him, which is fine. I don't get to see him a lot. It's different being, not living in the same state. So we did do a lot of fun things together. I always kind of get sad when they have to leave, but yeah. And also in March is when we do our yearly reviews at work. So in March I went over, like my metrics, compensation, all that stuff. And I'm not going to share like numbers and stuff, but I was really happy with my compensation review this year. I'm very happy in the changes that were made, or bonus and increases. So that has been exciting. um yeah, I don't know, in March, I guess what I think I've learned is to be spontaneous. Like going to Orlando, we went to a springs, Kelly Rock Springs, and everything wasn't really planned. That trip, we kind of just took it day by day. And I feel like every time they come, they kind of remind me of like, oh, how great Florida is, and how easy it is to just plan a day, go to the beach one day, or take a small weekend trip up to Orlando or somewhere else. So also, just again, spending time with family. um it was good to see them in January, good to see them in March. Guys, if I could move my whole family to Florida, I would love to do that, and that would be amazing. But yeah, that's kind of more so what I learned, is just to enjoy my everyday life. Because while they were here, I didn't just stay in the house. We had to go outside of the house and explore different things to do around here. Even though we went to Orlando, we did do some things around here as well. So, and now we are in April, guys, and I haven't done too much actually. I actually am going to be visiting one of my good friends, Alexis. She's not hasn't been in any of my vlogs. This is my really good friend from college, guys, and I'm actually going to see her this weekend coming up. I don't think I'm going to vlog, just because we haven't seen each other in I think 3 years. And not everybody is comfortable. If she is, I might vlog. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but it's been raining. It is Wednesday, and it has been like this since Easter Sunday. So I'm actually a little bit nervous about that. I don't really like driving in the rain, and she lives about 2.5 hours north. But it's supposed to warm up this weekend. So yeah, that's my big trip, or my big plan, or PTO that I scheduled for this month. What else? I have been prioritizing my mental health. Um, I didn't mention this in the beginning, but between January and now, guys, I have lost about 5 to 7 pounds. So I feel good. I've been consistent with like eating, and I haven't really done a huge like workout regimen or anything. Really, that weight has been just gone since I've been eating more balanced, cutting out junk food. And I have been a little bit more intentional. In March, I was going to the gym like 2 to 3 times a week, except for the week when my mom and nephew were here. And then as of April, I've just been trying to be consistent with eating well and pushing myself to go for walks at least 2 to 3 times a week. So I feel pretty good about that. I can tell the difference with everything when I've like with my mood, how I sleep, everything just being a few pounds lighter. I am going to continue working on that, but I also have started therapy. I don't know. I've always been kind of hesitant about it, and I don't know why. I believe in it. I mean, I did a degree in social work. I know the benefits. It's not that I've been hesitant. In the past, I've started up and have to stop because of how expensive it is. But I am, I found a program, I found a company that's really offering it pretty cheap. And so I started up. This week will be my third week. As of right now, I'm having weekly sessions. And yeah, I don't know, it's been kind of amazing just talking to someone you don't know, and the topics that we've talked about. I haven't really thought about certain things in depth, and how it affects who I am today as a person, like things from my past. So that's been interesting, and I'll probably follow up in a follow-up video if I do another reset or sit down video. But yeah, April's been good. This week's been rainy, which is okay. I don't actually mind the rain. It's a little bit hard though, because I do like to walk outside. I was able to go walk yesterday, which is good. I was planning to go today. I might have to go to the gym, but I've been realizing I like to work out. I like to walk for my exercise, and I prefer to do it outside. I think it's like, you know, um, just best for me, because I like being in nature too. So it's like good for my mental health, and then I'm still getting my physical activity in. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. My word for the year, and I didn't talk about this in my 2022 reflection, or my New Year video, but my word for this year has been intentional. I want to live a more intentional life. I want to be intentional about my time. I want to be intentional about my health, physical, spiritual, every realm. That's another thing that I've started up in April. I have been getting up and reading scriptures in the morning. Sometimes I forget, and sometimes I'm rushing, and then I might have to like do two in a day just to make up. I have a book that you do a reading from every day. Um, I don't have it with me, but it's really good. It's for women too, so I don't know. I like it, and I've been trying to get up and not just rush to work, especially on the days when I'm working from home. I've been trying to get up at least 40 to 30 minutes early and just, setting myself up for a good day, talking to God. And I can tell that it's been making a change in my attitude and how my day goes. I can really tell. And there's no reason that I shouldn't be doing that. And I think what pushed me to do this is on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I do drive to the office for work, I get that time to like listen to something on my way to work, get my mind ready. So I realized like on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when I'm home, you need to get up, a while before you actually have to jump into work. And the best way I've been starting the day is just being present, being grateful. It kind of leads how the rest of my day goes. But yeah, guys, so a lot of exciting things have already happened this year. I'm feeling better. Um, I'm feeling better than I was in December. Like I said, I think I was just getting a little bit burnt out. Also, if you had watched any of my previous vlogs towards the end of the year, I had got very sick in September, October, and a little bit of November. After we got back from the DR, I don't know, it was more congestion issues, which I'm so grateful that I'm feeling better and that kind of resolved, because I have been a whole different level of just empathy and sympathy for people with chronic conditions from that experience. So 2022 ended a little bit rough. 2023 has been going really great. I'm grateful and I feel blessed. I'm thankful. Even with all the changes that's happening in the world and everything, I still feel safe. I feel calm. I feel grateful. I have family. I'm seeing some family in this month as well. Both my aunt and mom are coming to spend a long weekend. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna vlog that, guys, but that's probably what that and my trip to go see my friend this weekend are like the big highlights for April. I am rambling at this point, so thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.